The verses in the scripture column may look a little bit funny to you. You see those divider lines there? That vertical bar character is used as a separator. You'll see how that works in the memorization activity. There are only 2 lines here for the display of these verses, so sometimes the verse will actually be longer than that. And if you hover over the selected row, you'll see that tooltip pop up. And here you can see this stops at your, but in the tooltip you see the rest of the verse displayed. There's also a search option. The search option will work in this scripture field here. So let's say I want the ones that have the word command in it. You just type that in. You don't have to press enter. Whatever you type in there, it'll gradually find it. And then just delete that to go back to displaying all the verses. You want to pick the verse that you want to work on, and then click the heart icon to go into the memorization activity. Now, what it's going to do is based on where that vertical bar has been set, and you can adjust that in the edit screen, it splits the verse into those different parts. And you can either use your mouse or the arrow keys, and what you want to do is obviously pick them out in the correct order. And then you press enter, and if it's correct, it's going to put it into this box and gradually build the verse. You can also press the first letter. There I pressed an H, so it went to hidden. If there are multiple words that start with the same, it's just going to go to each one, so you just maybe have to press it a couple times. When the verse is complete, the count for that verse will be updated, and the date that you worked on that verse, the current date, will be inserted automatically into the date field. Each verse has its own image associated with it that displays when the verse is complete, and you can change those. If you don't like the ones I've chosen, you can put your own. You might want to put the actual text of the verse on there, but since it's open to different translations, I didn't want to put a particular translation in those, so I just used more generic images there. If you want to repeat that verse, you can use this icon here, and it will put them in a different order. This icon allows you to listen to the verse using that text to speech option. And while it's playing, you notice that stop option there appears. If you want to stop it in the middle, you can do that. This goes to the next verse or next record that goes to the previous one, so you don't have to go back to the main screen in between verses. That's particularly useful if the passage is too long to fit into one section and you had to split it up. This allows you to go easily to different parts of a passage. This, I'm going to have to change the text on that tooltip. It's not listen, it's to display. If you need some help in figuring out how to get started, you can click that. So this is listen, this is show the verse. And what happens is if I start working on the verse, it's going to automatically hide that help text there. This icon in the top right will always take you to the website. And the home always takes you back to this screen. Notice that I worked on this verse, so it updated the date and it updated the count. If I would use that verse again, you see now it's showing that I've worked on that verse 2 times, and you have to complete the verse for this to update. You can always add and edit your own verses here. This allows you to add a new verse, and this is the edit screen. This will go to the same screen, only it will be blank, so you can fill in the information, but it will look just like this screen.